Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP and I hope you're all having a wonderful Memorial Day as well. So we're looking at XRP on the 1-day chart, sitting here just under 53 cents. It was a red day for XRP, but no real price movement. And we're still stuck in that channel between 50 and 55 cents. However, I think that can possibly end this coming week. On the 29th is when it all starts. Don't forget, this starts this week. 2 billion new dollars a week for a long time. The printers turn on May 29th. The program is designed to improve liquidity in the treasury market and is expected to run through July. So the U.S. Treasury announces first treasury buyback operation since 2002. Now, a lot of people were saying it's going to be up only for XRP and crypto through June and July. This could be where it all starts. I'm really anticipating crypto to rise because of this right here. Boom, China dumps $74 billion worth of US treasuries in 7 months. I don't think this even really hit the market yet. China just keeps dumping more and more US treasuries. And you know, this is also going to drive up inflation. But you know, when back 3 years ago, when people were still getting stimulus, getting unemployment, getting PPP loans, I was telling them then, you know, you got to get invested into something. But back then, people were living it up, wasting money on anything that they can think of. Now, here we are in 2024, and I'm still telling most of those people, if you want to hedge against inflation, you got to get invested in something. But everybody's like, well, the rent's going up. You know, my mortgage went up. The bills are going up. Food prices are going up. Gas is going up. So how can I get invested? You know, but the time to get invested was a couple of years ago. It's not that you're too late now. I mean, if you have the money, by all means, keep investing more. The fourth industrial revolution is here right now, and you could get very wealthy from it, but you got to get invested in the right way. You know, if you get into crypto, you got to invest in the right cryptocurrencies. But, you know, even with investing in the fourth industrial revolution, it's not a short-term investment. You know, you don't want to cash out your XRP too soon. Like I see people saying, once it breaks all-time high, I'm selling. Well, that's great, but you know, wouldn't you rather hold on to your XRP and sell maybe some at like $15, $20? There's people now calling for a $60 XRP in this next run-up. I mean, the predictions are all over the place because nobody really knows for sure how high the price is going to go. I think we're easily going to achieve $10 plus because I think we're going to go into alt season, and I think we're also going to get hit with catalysts for XRP along the way. And I've been saying that for a while. I think during alt season, the Ripple versus SEC case is going to come to a complete end. And all of a sudden, we're going to get hit with daily announcements around this bank working with Ripple and XRP, or this company, major companies working with Ripple and XRP here in the United States. And then beyond that, look at, there's crypto hubs in other countries still opening up. I mean, these countries are ready to push full steam ahead with technology and crypto. I think we're on the verge of utility run and on the verge of alt season at the same time. But I think it's going to be a drawn out run if utility starts to take over. And you definitely don't want to sell your entire bag too soon. Honestly, I'm waiting to see where we go from here. Because every single day, there's fact after fact coming out around XRP. And look what's going on with Trump as well. And I'm going to give you two different perspectives on this. You know me, I'm the type of person that gives you one perspective, the hype perspective, and then the other perspective that you should always be looking at as well. So let's start with this. Trump vows to aid convicted Silk Road founder in crypto appeal. So Ross Ulbricht was sentenced to prison in 2015 for darknet site. Trump courts libertarians as he seeks to expand voter base. So it looks like he wants to commute his sentence. But what about Snowden? What about his sentence? You know, a lot of people would say, well, Snowden definitely deserves to be where he is. And then there's other people that are saying he should be freed right away. You know, you're always going to get two perspectives on everything around crypto and everything around politics at the same time. So then there's this, and this is what I want to talk about. So I'm going to play the clip, and then I'll tell you my thoughts on it.
I will ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in the USA, not driven overseas. I will support the right to self-custody to the nation's 50 million crypto holders. I say this with your vote. I will keep Elizabeth Warren and her goons away from your Bitcoin. And I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency.
Okay, so number one, he said crypto and Bitcoin. And I think Trump is more pushing towards crypto than he is Bitcoin. And I like the fact that he's looking out for self-custody. That's very important to me as a crypto investor. But then he goes on to double down on the CBDC once again. But this is Trump in 2021. Take a listen.
One last question. You don't like Bitcoin? You wouldn't invest in Bitcoin? Do you invest in the stock market at this moment?
So not at this moment. I think it's high. So I have not invested in the stock market at this moment. I have in the past, but I have not at this moment. I think it's high. Okay. Bitcoin, I just seems like a scam. I was surprised. You know, with us, it was at 6,000 and much lower. I don't like it because it's another currency competing against the dollar. Essentially, it's a currency competing against the dollar. I want the dollar to be the currency of the world. That's what I've always said.
Okay, so what he just said is a lot of what I've been showing you over the course of the last year. Remember, they're not going to have competition to a CBDC. Trump likes the dollar. He doesn't like Bitcoin. And I think what he's saying now is, hey, look, I'm pro-crypto, and it's an election year. But is he really pro-Bitcoin? That's the question. And if we go back and look at the executive order, so the new financial system under the executive order of Donald Trump, Ripple, and therefore XRP will be the new currency. You should notice there is no other crypto company invited. No Ethereum, no Bitcoin. Just the only crypto tested and able to do the job. So back then, he knew what XRP was. And Ripple was also meeting with them back then as well. And what was Ripple always geared towards? Central bank digital currency. So if he was pro-Ripple back then and pro-XRP, then he would still be pro-CBDC today. But now he's saying he will never create a central bank digital currency. One other company I want to point out here on the list back then was Vanguard. Now remember, everybody's pissed off because Vanguard doesn't like the Bitcoin ETF. And I think it's because Vanguard already knows what the future is. They know that it's Ripple. They know that it's XRP. So I don't think Trump is pro-Bitcoin. However, I think he's definitely pro-Ripple and pro-XRP. Now I'm going to use my own post. So who believes we won't have a CBDC? Here's what's going to happen. We will get a digital dollar stablecoin instead. But here's the catch. A CBDC is just a government-issued stablecoin. They are the same thing. The only difference is who controls it. And we need to ignore the talking points on the mainstream media news and demand a digital bill of rights ahead of a stablecoin bill or a CBDC. And keep in mind, the rest of the world is going to have digital money very soon, and all transactions are going digital. So what, the US stays in the past and left behind with paper money? Come on, wake up. And the reason I said that is because even that new CBDC bill, right? They're saying that this means the US government can't make a CBDC, but they can adopt a stablecoin on a public existing network. And that's where Ripple's stablecoin could come in. But I don't like us going down the path of a stablecoin bill unless we have some sort of privacy laws in place first. Because a CBDC is just a government-issued stablecoin. It opens the door for a future CBDC anyway. And okay, so we don't get a CBDC right away, but we still end up with a digital dollar stablecoin. But it will work kind of the same. It's just what it comes down to is CBDC technology is great technology in the right hands. In the wrong hands, you become a slave to the system. And that's the part that I don't like. They don't need to know what you're buying. They don't need to be able to shut your money off either. You know, in the right hands, it makes transactions faster. It pushes innovation ahead. But along with the CBDC, you will also get a digital ID, which I also don't like. Honestly, the path forward for me would be this. We all get rich off of XRP, and they utilize RippleNet and XRP to fix the current financial system. Because XRP works with fiat. It could go in as fiat, go through XRP, and come out on the other end as any other currency. It could even come out on the other end as a country's fiat. It doesn't really matter. But, you know, everybody is hyping up what Trump said, but I want you to look at all aspects of this. And I'm not fudding. I think it's great what Trump said it, because guess what? It puts crypto on every TV set in every house across the country, because there's so many people that are still beholden to the mainstream media news. I know so many people that watch Fox and CNN and now other news outlets as well. And if crypto's being talked about on TV all around the United States, hell, that's great. That makes me super freaking bullish, because that's going to bring a lot of new people into crypto this year. And this year is going to be massive for crypto. We are going to have an alt season for XRP. And once crypto starts to really get moving, think of all of that new FOMO money coming into crypto as well. I think Brad was right. I think 5 trillion easy for the total market cap of crypto. I think it's going to be even much higher than that. This is going to be an exciting time ahead, and I really can't wait to share all of that with all of you. But what's your thoughts on this? I really am open to your thoughts, and I just gave you my opinion. So until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.